In this video, I'm going to be reading the first two chapters of Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. This is a classic book that has been read by millions of people and has been quoted by some of the most successful people in history. Welcome to the Peak Performance Channel, the place where you come to be inspired to create a more prosperous future. Napoleon Hill's 1937 book, Think and Grow Rich, is one of the most popular self-help books of all time. In it, Hill outlines his philosophy of achievement, which he believes can be used by anyone to achieve success. While some of Hill's ideas may seem simplistic, there's no doubt that his book has inspired millions of people to pursue their dreams. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget what we really want in life. Sometimes all we need is a reminder to slow down and think about what we really want to achieve. And that is exactly what Napoleon Hill's book provides. In this video, we'll focus on chapters 1 and 2 of Think and Grow Rich to introduce the reader to the book's central message, which is that thoughts can create reality. Chapter 1, The Power of Thought. You have control over your life and what happens to you. In this chapter, Hill talks about how your thoughts can influence your life. He tells a story of Edwin Barnes, who had a strong desire to work with the famous inventor Thomas Edison. Even though Barnes had never met Edison and had no idea how he could partner with him, he kept a positive perspective. He faced a lot of obstacles on his journey, but he never gave up. Eventually, Edwin Barnes was able to meet with Edison and become the major distributor of Edison's dictating machine. Edwin Barnes's hard work paid off and he became very rich. Besides the story of Edwin Barnes, Hill also writes about Darby, the guy who quit because he failed to mine gold. The story of Darby has become a famous inspirational story that's often shared in the self-help industry. Darby quit his job and bought machinery to mine gold. He was hoping to find gold so he could make a lot of money. But he gave up after trying several times and sold all his machinery to a man who collected junk. The man who bought the equipment from Darby then continued to dig in the same place where Darby had left off. And he found gold only after about 3 feet deeper into the ground. Now, a lot of people give up when they experience defeats and failures. But through Darby's story, Hill teaches you that you should never give up. You should try harder, no matter how many times you experience hardships. If you want to be successful, you need to think and grow rich. This means using the power of your thoughts to make your desires and goals a reality. It's not easy to turn your all-consuming obsession into a reality. However, if you want it bad enough and are willing to risk everything, you'll win. The author has some advice on how to make this happen. Desire plus ideas plus plans plus massive action equals success. In order to achieve your goal, you need to shift your thinking from focusing on failure to focusing on success. To make this happen, the question, how do I get a job, must be changed to, what can I offer a job? And how can I earn more money each hour? Into how do I provide more energy, desire and mental focus. To achieve your goals, you need to never give up. You also need to focus on what you want and take different approaches to get there. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it from friends, family or strangers. Make new connections with people who can help you reach your goals. Chapter 2, Desire, the breakthrough in achievement. What's the one thing you want more than anything else? A strong desire to achieve a goal uses 2 types of motivation. Number 1, pull motivations. The goal's outcome is so favourable that it pulls you towards it. 2, push motivations. You're forced to act due to the negative consequences of not taking action. There are 5 key areas of desire. Number 1, career. You need to shift your priorities from what you can get from your job to what you can do to help the company grow. This means thinking about your goals and how you can reach them, rather than just worrying about things like your title or salary. Number 2, leading. If you want to become a leader, the first step is to learn from someone who is already a leader. You can learn a lot by becoming an apprentice to someone you admire or who is at the top of their field. Number 3, money. Hill outlines a method in the book for anyone to attain their life goals, such as gaining wealth. The first step he explains is to choose how much money you want to make. Second, decide how much time you're willing to devote to getting this quantity of money. Then, select a specific date by which you want to achieve it. Fourth, make a strategy and take the first action right away. Then, in a clear and concise statement, define your desire. And finally, read the state aloud twice daily. Number 4, failure. When something goes wrong, look for lessons you can learn from it. Don't get too emotionally attached to the failure, and instead think of it as a way to grow and do better in the future. Number 5, people's desires. When you help a company owner or manager achieve their goals, you're also helping yourself. This is because you're getting better at the area of work that interests you. It's important to make sure that this area of work is in line with your own goals. Napoleon Hill said that desire is the starting point of all achievement. Anyone can achieve anything they want if they have a strong enough desire. And desire is not the same as a wish or hope. It is definite and insatiable. Hill says that the most practical of all methods for controlling the mind is the habit of keeping it busy with a definite purpose. What's a definite purpose? A definite purpose can be a goal or anything you want to achieve, as long as it has 2 distinctions. First, it should be one major definite purpose and not many, and second, it should be definite. And that's all. For a quick summary of Chapter 1 of Think and Grow Rich, it's all about having a positive mindset. The author Napoleon Hill talks about how critical it is to have faith in yourself and your ability to achieve success. He also stresses the importance of setting clear goals and taking consistent action towards those goals. In Chapter 2, Hill talks about the power of the subconscious mind. He explains that our subconscious mind is responsible for shaping our reality and that we can use it to manifest our deepest desires. By harnessing the power of our subconscious mind, we can create unbelievable levels of success in our lives. These are just a few of the lessons that Hill covers in the first 2 chapters of his book. If you're looking to create lasting change in your life, I highly recommend reading Think and Grow Rich. It's truly a life-changing book. Now, thank you for being all ears throughout the entire video. To create is effort. To copy is genius, Albert Einstein. If you want to expand your income by building an online income, feel free to contact me so we'll get things moving right away. And remember, if you want to change your life, let's make a change together. You need to make a change.